Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Jose the Proud Millennial, and today we're going to be talking about the fact that I am leaving this apartment. You know, I've done 2 apartment tours. Those 2 tours have really helped me realize how much space I have here on YouTube, and I've just been so grateful to hear the things that you have to say about the way that I put it together. And I am really sad to leave this place. This place was just right on budget. It helped me save some money. It helped me really be able to travel, and it helped me start this YouTube page. Before we continue, make sure you subscribe down below, and also go ahead and follow me on Instagram, and I will for sure be giving you updates in my stories. There are a few reasons why I'm moving, and this all happened so suddenly. So today I will be going over the reasons why I'm moving, some helpful tips for finding an apartment here in LA, and also some moving tips. So there are some reasons why I'm moving from here, and the top reason is because I just outgrew the space. Not that I got any bigger, but I outgrew it as a person. So when I first moved here, I was working a full-time job, 40 plus hours. I was in grad school, I had a second job, part-time job, and I ran a small nonprofit. That's when I first started running that nonprofit. And so that meant I was never home. Like, I remember there were days where I would actually just like come home, sleep, and then leave in the morning. And so that kind of allowed me to just like not really be in this space as much. And then when I was like decorating, or I was just chilling. So I didn't really need a lot of space to just sleep and chill. But then the pandemic hit. And so I've been working from home for 10 months now, and I'm here every day. All day, every day. It's not unsafe here, but I like park my car on the street, and you know, I'm still paying for my car, so it kind of feels weird to like just leave this object out on the street. So this new place that I'm going to has some parking. Also, just the struggle of laundry was like really weighing on me. At times it was like I had to wake up really early to go do laundry because I had to work right in the morning, and in the weekends it's just impossible to get to the laundromat. Big thing that happened was I started this YouTube channel, and I just didn't have space to really have a setup. So this new place has a place for me to actually like put up lights and put up my camera, put out a desk for my workspace. It'll allow me to just offer many more services than I'm offering right now, because I get a lot of your messages, and at times I'm not really able to have the space or like the setup to like really get on Zoom with you for consultations and things like that. So I really wanted to expand on that, expand on some of other things, and just have storage for the items that I actually use throughout these videos. So that was one of the outgrowing part of it. I just needed more space. So I do have to say that this new space, and I will absolutely be doing a tour, empty and furnished, and the whole process of it. I will be moving to Silverlake, a very similar vibe to Echo Park. It's just a little slower, and I would say cleaner. So those are the reasons why I'm moving. I outgrew the space, I needed a parking spot, I needed laundry, and honestly, this pandemic brought up a lot of mental health things in my life that I needed to address, and I don't think that this space was really allowing me to expand and be more creative. I am so grateful that I restarted this channel in December, and it's really been such a joy to do it, and I'm so excited to actually expand on that and like have more of an organized life to give more attention to this. I kind of think I figured out what the best way to find a cheap apartment is. I will be making an actual video on this subject because I think it deserves a video or two. Things that like really worked in my favor was that I was ready to move at any point. So I knew that I had to be in a place where I can put down a deposit, where I can pay for the moving fees. Also, just like be on a month-to-month. I didn't have to break a lease per se. I always look on Zillow or HotPads, which those are the very popular apps out here, and Craigslist. And I just randomly, look into it. Last few weeks I have been looking through. Really, I think where we mess up what a lot of us mess up is just assuming certain areas are expensive. And I will say that Silverlake is an expensive area because whenever I would scroll through there, I like through the map, there was never anything in my budget, or like there was things in my budget, but it was like the same size as this, so there was no point. But I still search those areas, even though you can assume that the rents are going to be higher. So I saw this apartment that was just in my budget range, and maybe it was a tiny bit higher than I wanted to spend. I was really only looking for a 1-bedroom, so the fact that this space, a 1-bedroom with an upstairs loft space, opened up, I was like, this must be a sign. Like, I need an extra space just for studio space, office space. And I was like, I emailed them right away. I said something along the lines like, I'm very interested. I'm a young professional in LA. I'm very interested in this space. It's exactly what I'm looking for. How can I go about and scheduling a viewing of the space? And so the next morning, I got an email saying like, contact this person at this number and they will help you with a viewing. I right away called this person and said, hey, I'm interested in this apartment. When can I come see it? Is there a chance I can come see it? He's like, I'm not working today, so today's a perfect day. When time can you come? I have someone coming at 12. I have someone coming at 2. I have someone coming at 4. And I was like, okay, so this apartment already has this many people like interested in it. I was like, I can come right now if you are available. And he was like, okay, come on over. I drove, which is about an 8-minute drive, and I got there, viewed the apartment. I was like, this is perfect. Kind of try to make some good conversation with him, and I actually asked the manager, how can I make it possible that I just get this right away, because this is just what I need. And he just kind of gave me the tips, and he said, I don't run the application process. He said, do it right away. If you need to work on some other, like when the move-in date is and things like that, just make sure that you get the application in. I put the application in, emailed the person who I had contacted about the apartment and said, thank you, I just applied. I'm very interested in the place. And looking forward to hopefully moving into the space. Let me know if you have any questions about my application. And so I got approved, and long story short, I will be moving in 2 weeks. There is a lot that has happened in between then because I had to find someone to move in here and all that. But my recommendation is always still look in your desired area, because sometimes things pop up. Be patient. Be patient in finding this space, but do not be patient once you do see a space you really want. So also be careful. Don't just rush into things. Make sure you see the space, you meet the people, you Google them and everything. But you need to jump on that application. When you see an apartment that is at a low price, you need to take action right away, because like I said, I was the first person to see it, but there was already 3 or 4 people in line, and they had set up appointments maybe to fit their schedule. But you know what? I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold off on laundry, and I'm actually just gonna go see the place right now. I put in the application right away. I sent the email right away. I respond right away, and that way there is no one that can beat me to it. First things first, you do not want to take clutter to your new space. So I like to make a sell box and a donate box and add on to these as much as you need. I am adding like this vase, which I never use, and that is going to be donate. Just because I know I haven't used it in at least a year. For selling, there is offer up, which is really a good option if you have any items that are desirable by others. But donate is for the items that it's not even worth it to try to sell. Other items that I bought are these plastic tubs that were $5, surprisingly, at Target, and I will link them down below if I can find them. And so they're pretty spacious. I believe they are 56 quarts, 53 liters, and they're pretty big. It's a good way to move some things that might break, but also have some storage for later. So I bought these other 3 items from the dollar store, from 99-cent store. I bought these lunch bags, which I will show you exactly what to do with them, what you can do with them. This plastic wrap will be great for those plastic boxes, just wrapping them around so the lid stays on the whole time. And then these paper plates, I will show you exactly what to do with them. I'm actually now realizing that we never shoot here in this space, but I wanted to show you, sorry, someone distracted me outside. I wanted to show you what you can do with these paper bags and these paper plates. What I do with these paper bags, you open them up, and you can grab a cup, one of your cups that you are transporting, stick it in there, and you just, you know, look at that. That's easily done. And you can start packing these in one of your plastic tubs. And then you grab your actual plates, and you grab one or two of your paper plates, and you kind of stack them a little bit so that they're not centered. And then add a little bit of cushion, and then you stack your next plate on top. And that way they do not cling, and there's enough space and cushion in between them. I like to add 2 or so at the bottom, and then you can actually saran wrap the whole thing. Thank you again for watching. I hope that you found any of these tips helpful, whether it be how to find an apartment here in LA or the tiny moving tips. I will be sure to be making more videos through this transition and through this move. I will be for sure sharing a tour of my empty space, a tour of the process of furnishing my new place, because I do not plan on taking many things from here. I'm either selling, donating, and just keeping the key items that I really enjoy. Thank you again for watching. Again, if you want to see this whole process through this next few weeks, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, because I will be for sure sharing a lot of this process on my stories. And also, don't forget to subscribe, stay safe, wear your mask, and see you soon.